listening to Retro Station, a retro game podcast.
Are the hosts going to pilot that thing into the ground? The podcast, I mean.
Hi everybody, welcome to Retro Station, a retro game podcast. I'm David.
I'm Hilary.
And I'm Steven.
And today we're going to be talking about RC Stunt Copter for the PlayStation. But before we get to that, Hilary, have you played anything?
Actually, I got to play a little bit yesterday. We're recording a couple days behind because I was busy with the show.
Yeah, your fault.
But it was worth it. So yesterday I played some Human Fall Flat with Maddie.
Nice.
And
what is that game?
Oh, it's weird. Do you want to try to explain?
Yeah, so you're playing it's they're not quite ragdolls, but your characters kind of look like ragdolls. And your bodies are all wobbly. And then depending on where your trigger buttons control your arms. And you can grab stuff with your arms and move stuff around and then do some weird jumps. And kind of if you can jump so that your hands are kind of towards the edge, you can pull yourself up onto and stuff like that. And it's kind of like an obstacle course and puzzle game. But the
Human Simulator.
Like Drunk Human Simulator.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's a fun game, but it takes a little while to get used to it. And then the controller I was using had a sticky jump button. So sometimes my character was just going like this. Like that. And there was one ledge that was super tight. And I'm like, this is not going to work out well. So.
Yeah. I need to go some alcohol stuff and swap it around there. Maybe that'll help it. I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
But yeah, so we started the game over. They have some new characters and some new levels. So we tried out. The characters don't really matter other than what you look like, but but it's been a while since any of us have played it, so we kind of started the game from the beginning, and got through the first few levels. So
nice.
Good news: when the PlayStation 6 comes out, no more sticky buttons.
I won't know them anyway. Did you play anything else?
I did. There's a game that I was gonna play, and then I decided against it. So I went back and started playing Pokemon Fire Red again, so I can finish that game up. So.
What game did you decide against?
I was gonna play Final Fantasy X some more, but I'm I don't think I have enough time for that. So.
It's hard to just jump into that real quick.
Yeah.
Some of those games are not designed for that.
No.
And then because the controller was being weird with the computer, I'm if I have controller issues, that's definitely not a game I want to have controller issues with.
Yeah. I think it was just the emulator you're using for PlayStation was jacked up.
Well, but the computer wasn't recognizing that I even plugged in my controller and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, I know I can play that game. So I went and played that game. So got through the rock tunnel finally. So starting to go into the Pokemon Tower.
Nice.
Fought Gary in there, and then I stopped.
Freaking Gary. I have a brother named Gary. I don't think it's him, though. I'm not sure. What about you, Steve? Did you play anything?
I played stuff. I played the current game, but then otherwise the rest of my time went to Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Throw me a curveball. I'd be like, I'm playing this dating sim.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I started the ladder, and I've mostly been playing by myself. I haven't gotten rushed. I'm in hell. That's the difficult.
I just sounds funny.
And I'm a level 63 sorceress.
Last time we did a video, weren't you level 25 or something like that? Or was that a different character?
I don't know.
Either way, that's a big jump.
Yeah, and so I can do so there's normal, nightmare, and hell difficulties, and I can run through all of the nightmare bosses, so for collecting items and stuff, and I can do Nightmare Cows by myself. I can probably do Nightmare Cows with other people too. But for some reason, Act 1 hell difficulty is just murdering me right now. So I need to get some more levels, and I need to level up my second elemental discipline, because right now I'm a Blizzard sorceress. Blizzard and Ice Orb, and which is great for farming bosses and stuff, but when you run across cold immune, then not so much. I have a merc that helps, but I'm trying to get like a lightning nova as my secondary skill.
Cool. I got a little hung up on something. Do you say you're fighting cows? Cows?
Cows.
Cows.
There is no cow level.
But you're fighting them.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Yeah. Okay,
Oh, geez, will know that.
I know about the cow level, but I didn't know that was like, now I think you have to fight some cows now. Is that like, are they the main bad guys?
Yes, it's a whole level full of cows.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, just checking.
I actually got some really good equipment recently. I got the skin of the Viper Magi, which is pretty good for a sorceress. And then I got some good runes so that my merc has insight. And then my merc will has like an aura that heals me. But then on his weapon, he has an aura that refills my magic. So I can just like all over the place and not have to worry about refilling magic.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And what else did I get? Oh, for the first time ever, and I've been playing this game since it came out, for the first time ever, in Act 1 of Hell difficulty, I got a Grand Charm, and they're only in Hell, where it is +1 to combat skills for the Barbarian. Unfortunately, it's a Barbarian, so when I make a Barbarian, I can use it. But I've never gotten a skill charm, I don't think, dropped.
Huh.
That's it. I don't think I played anything else. I think I watched Vinny play a little bit of Poppy's Playtime?
Oh, Jesus.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
He beat Chapter 1, and I think he's about to beat Chapter 2. I don't know.
Nice.
Or he beat Chapter 2. So now he wants Chapter 3.
Awesome. If he,
It's like
you
a
can handle
puzzle, or
isn't it kind of like horror-ish?
he's scared of everything, but he loves horror genres.
Ah, I mean, shoot. Silent Hill F's out there. That should be the next one.
Is that the one everyone's complaining about, or is that Resident Evil?
I don't think they're complaining.
They are complaining.
Well, one person is.
Oh, oh yes, there is one.
There's
one
two
complaint.
people, I think.
Oh, two now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We'll go over that in news.
Yeah.
Well, I got some Resident Evil news myself. All right. I played, actually first, real quick, life hack. If you're my age or older, and on top of that,
I'll never be your age.
yeah, you're going to die soon. You're getting yourself thrown through tables, and I don't know what's going on with you. And you have anxiety issues too. You can save yourself time if you just dump all your meds in a cereal bowl and eat them that way. Don't take time measuring. Just you'll be fine. That's what I did. Don't actually do that. Just take the right amount and put them in a cereal bowl. You'll still fill it. It's fine. I'm full of meds. Anyway, but I'm okay. I'm good. Everything's good.
I just got off my meds.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Nice. Good job, I guess. Or maybe it's bad. I don't know. Something happened. One last thing. One last thing to take. Or one less thing. Excuse me. All right. What I did play, it didn't involve meds, was Returnal more. It probably should involve meds. I'm starting to think... so, like, a lot of the Silent Hill games, everything that's happening is like a reflection of your protagonist's psychology in some way. And I'm starting to think Returnal might be the same deal. Because I'm in this alien landscape, and my house I grew up in is there. In the alien landscape.
Your real house?
Apparently it looks just like it.
Oh, your game character's house.
Yeah, not my house.
I was gonna say,
That would be weird. That would be amazing. Oh man, if I could tap it. No. And for a while it's locked. I finally found a key and I went in, and It's like, that actually part is like playing a Silent Hill game. It's creepy. There's footsteps everywhere, and you don't have your weapon. It's real strange. I don't know what's happening. So that's spooky dooky. I did get a sword, finally, which is a permanent item and a traversal tool, because you can get through like red force fields, which I couldn't before, which unlocks a lot of abilities to get things I couldn't before. And I'm in the middle of a run. If I can find wherever the Crimson Key is, I can finally go fight the boss of the first biome, which is very exciting to me. We'll see what happens. But I love this game. God damn it. It's so good. And I have a problem because in a couple days, the new WWE game comes out, and now I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the Returnal character in the WWE game, so it's kind of like I'm playing them both at once. Sort of. That's my, they're looking at me like I'm weird, and I don't understand. Anyway, I did also play a game called Lunar Lux, which is labeled as an action RPG, and I don't think that's accurate to how I think of action RPGs, because it's an action RPG in the same way that Super Mario RPG is, or Clair Obscur is, where it is still turn-based, but you can do things during your turn. Like when your opponent attacks, like sometimes you'll have like these 3 spots you can stand in, and the enemy will come zipping at you, and then you can move up or down to avoid the attack sometimes. So you have actions you can take outside of the regular turn thing, but it's not like you're running around whacking everything with a sword. So
They need to start a new genre for that.
yeah, like
Semi-action, turn-based.
something.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm not far into it at all. I've had like one fight. It seems cool, very pixely graphics, kind of Super Nintendo-ish, I would say. But yeah, I don't know. It seems neat so far. I'm not far enough in to give a good opinion, but yeah, could be neat. It's cool to look at anyway. It's cute, that kind of graphics. So yeah. Hilary, do you have news?
I'm curious to see what the new God of War game is actually going to be, because I saw a rumor now where you're going to be playing as the wife, which is interesting. So it's like a prequel.
Yeah.
So
I don't think she is doing great.
yeah.
Current timeline.
Yeah. So like I don't know where that rumor seemed to just kind of pop up out of nowhere. So it'll be interesting to see what they actually end up doing.
I know they're doing one where you play as I think his name is Boy, the son.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think they're doing more than one game, so I don't know what's happening.
Like the last time I shared, like they were talking about doing like an ancient Egyptian.
Yeah.
So
I guess all we know is something is happening with God of
Yeah.
War.
they're working on a game.
You'll probably play as someone in it, and you'll do things in the game. Jesus. Rumors are so hard to parse whether or not they're real. It drives me insane.
Yeah.
I'm hoping like 50% of the things we say are right. I try to check, but even who knows what I'm checking and if that's right.
It's funny because in the video game world, rumors you never know.
Yeah.
But in Warhammer, rumors are like 100%, and usually are way more accurate than what the producers even say.
That's true.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. About every time we've gotten like rumors in Warhammer, they're like 95% accurate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many, I don't know if you're even keep up on this, Steve, but how many months now they've been saying, oh yeah, the new edition box is going to be Space Marines and Orcs. Now, they haven't announced what the new edition box is going to be.
I have personally not seen that statement.
Oh, I've seen a lot. I would put money that that is correct at this point, based on nothing. GW has not said anything, but
I thought it was supposed to be. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember, but it's been a long time.
yeah. So anyway, well, either way, we'll see. Rumors though, yes, Warhammer, usually pretty correct.
Yeah.
Video games, I don't know, something. Aggravating. Is that all your news?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have news?
I do.
All right.
Pokemon news. Fire Red and Leaf Green are out if you want to pay for it again. $20 each for the Switch. I think it's for the Switch. I don't think it's necessarily for the Switch 2. Switch consoles. So you can probably get an upgrade to have slightly better graphics on the Switch 2.
Or just if you only have the Switch 2 and not the Switch.
Yeah. You can pay more because you have
Maybe.
to switch to, because you've already paid more. Yeah. So, couple
The other Pokemon, the
Winds and Waves.
no, the one where you're like playing as a Ditto.
Ditto farm person.
Yeah, that comes out on Friday.
Ooh.
Curious about that
I don't
one.
have too much interest in that one. But.
I don't know if I do. I'm intrigued. I want to see more about it other than the little clip we saw on the Nintendo Direct, but could be interesting.
Well, Pokemon has revealed the 10th generation game. It's going to be called Winds and Waves. And they revealed their 3 new starter Pokemon. It looks like, I'm not sure if they gave the names. Let's see. Yes. Brout, which looks like another owl grass starter. Pombon, which is a Pomeranian fire starter. And Gekwa, which looks like a lizard water starter. Which is interesting because they're very similar to other starter Pokemon, which is really the downside of why I kind of stopped doing Pokemon, aside from the difficulty not really ramping. It's very samey with different skins. We already have an owl grass starter. We already have a water lizard starter, a couple of them. And then the Pomeranian really looks like Litten. It's just a dog instead of a cat. It'd be interesting if we ever got like a non-fire grass water starters.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't done that at all, have they? That's so strange.
Pokemon horror. They need to make a Pokemon horror game where you start with like a ghost Pokemon or something.
Kind of awesome.
Then you find out you're a ghost.
Psychic and
Dark.
yeah.
Pokemon horror and terror. I'd go for that.
Yeah. Speaking of horror, hopefully I'm not stepping on your toes.
If you do, I just won't do that part.
We kind of mentioned it where there were some reviews on Steam asking for a refund about the game being too scary, which, I mean, it's a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
It's going to be scary. And I don't know too much into it, but there was also something recent as well saying that there needs to be like an arachnophobia mode because apparently there's lots of spiders in it.
Oh.
And apparently that's scaring people as well.
You know, I actually understand these people because I bought Tony Hawk 1 and 2 and I was like, I fucking hate skateboards, and I returned it because I hate having skateboards in a game.
Yeah. It's really the what is that? The bean theory? Have you heard of that?
I don't know.
Someone made a bean soup and posted how to make like a bean soup on Facebook or some social media. And a lot of the people were like, what if you don't like beans? Like, then it's not for you.
Yeah, don't make that soup, dude. I don't know.
You don't have to get a horror game if you're not into horror games.
Yeah. Well, you know, in a way, I'm gonna try to give these people a little grace here. I don't know. I'm just gonna talk about 7 and 8, which I love. It's scary, but I could play that all day. 7 starts making me uncomfortable. I don't know why. Just a certain flavor of horror is different enough. And I have not played Requiem, so I don't. So maybe whatever it is, those people are like, this is not, I can't do this one for some reason. I'm guessing. But even still, it does sound really silly. Like, you did buy a horror game, presumably to get scared, right? So, like, I don't know, but.
Because I'd have to imagine if you got Requiem, you played any other.
Yeah.
And they all have jump scares as far as I recall.
I really don't like returning. I understand that. Reviewing it badly, that doesn't make sense to me. Because, like, if I did that, if I was like, this is too freaky for me, and I returned it, I'd probably give a good review and say, like, listen, this is too scary for me. I had to return it. But if you want scary stuff, boy, does it deliver. I would give it a high rating for that, even though it wasn't for me, because I'd be like, this nailed it. It did what it's supposed to do.
And then the last thing I have is the Expedition 33 cinematic animator joined the CD Projekt Red to work on Witcher 4.
Excellent. I'm excited about Witcher 4.
I have Witcher 3. I've never even played it. It was on sale.
Yeah, I understand. I still played Claire Obscure, so I can't really complain. Well, I can complain because Witcher's a lot older, excuse me. But you should try it sometime. It's good.
Oh, and I did find out, and I told you about it. The Diablo 2 on Steam is $39.99 right now. It might go on sale in the future. But that is the Infernal Edition, so that's the game. So the updated game, Diablo 2 Resurrected, plus the DLC.
Nice.
So you're actually saving money. Unless you're like me, and now I bought both of them. But to be honest, Diablo on controller, a lot better than PC. And I usually don't normally say that.
Wow, I'm surprised hearing that from you.
But what's nice about the Steam is I can play the PC version and on a controller.
Yeah.
The thing about the PC is you have to use hotkeys, and my fingers aren't there yet, apparently.
Yeah.
Because my left hand has to control my moves as well as my potions.
Right.
Whereas, and then the mouse hand just literally points and clicks.
Yeah.
But on the controller, I can have 5 actions set up already. Mm-hmm. And so I just push a button and it does the action, as opposed to push a button, then push another button.
Yeah.
And so I can channel through things a lot quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. I played 3 and 4 both with controllers, because I had 3 on the Switch, and 4 I played on the Steam Deck. And granted, I didn't have the mouse keyboard thing to compare it to, but I was like, this works great. Like, I can just like do my abilities, no problem. So, yeah, I liked it too. I couldn't compare it before, but it's cool to hear you say that.
And when you get old like me, hotkeys are just too difficult.
Wait till you get old like me. You're gonna have a bag of medication next to you.
A bowl of medication.
A bowl of medication, crunch it while you...
Just eat it like candy.
Yeah, exactly. This is not good medical advice. Don't follow this. Don't do what I'm telling you to do at all. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got a few pair. What the hell am I saying? I've got a few pieces of news. First off, let's revisit Resident Evil Requiem. I have 2 kind of conflicting reports, but they both point in the general same direction, so we're going to go. So the first one is Resident Evil Requiem has beaten Cory in the House, which is a juggernaut of gaming. I'm sure you all know. You're all wearing the t-shirts. I know. And it's tied with Claire Obscure Expedition 33 as Metacritic's highest user-rated game. The other piece of news is that Resident Evil Requiem has become the highest rated game of all time. I don't know what order these came out in. So it is either tied for highest or is the highest. Either way, it's good, unless you are very afraid. and then you'll return it and write a bad review. I want to play this game very badly. It was, okay. There was a discount through like Green Man Gaming, I think. It was like 17% off or something like that, which brought it down to like what new game price used to be. It was like $57.99, and I was still tempted, but I'm like, I am like deep in Returnal, and then the WWE game's coming out, so I'm not going to be able to play this game anytime soon anyway. So I didn't do that, but I really want to play this game. It looks rad, and I like, because when you're playing as the gal, I can't remember her name. That's more like the survival horror puzzle solving thing, and when you play as Leon, that's more of like an action oriented thing, so it goes back and forth, which helps keep the game feeling like fresh and you're doing new things all the time, which is...
I saw a meme that was like playing as her, and it was showing the mom in Halloween being attacked by Michaels, and then it's like playing as him, and then it was like John Wick.
Yeah, I think that's basically what it's like. But that's cool, though. I mean, it gives you, a little break from the tension when you played her for a while. You can finally, feel a little better and punch zombies or whatever in the face. I mean, that's cool.
Do you ever get the FOMO? Like when you see new games, do you feel like you have to play them at drop, or does it depend?
It depends. I mean,
Because for me, it depends.
this one I would have really liked too, but I just knew that wasn't reasonable. And then yesterday I went to Target and I was wearing my Resident Evil Village shirt, and one of the workers there was like, "Is that a Resident Evil shirt? I just beat Requiem." I was like, "Jesus Christ, man, slow down." But he was like, "Oh, it's so good." He's like, "I got it on Switch too, and it runs great, but I'm gonna get it on PS5 as well." I'm like, "God damn, you like this game? Cool."
How long has it been out?
A few days, I think. I mean,
What's the point of rushing?
Resident Evils are not that long because you can't do that for 50 hours, but still, I'm like, God damn, he must have just sat and played that for a couple days nonstop. So, but yeah, there are some games where I'm like, I really wish I could jump in and do that. But computer games are nice because they do go on sale more frequently than console games, and a lot of times for steeper discounts. And Capcom especially, really good about putting stuff on sale. Now, Requiem's not going to go on sale at a significant amount for a long time, but like right now I could get 8 or 7 for like $5 to $10 probably. And if I can't do it this week, I could probably do it next week. So, the time will come when it'll be at least, I don't need it to be $5 or $10, but significantly cheaper. So
Yeah, like, because normal games, like, I don't feel like I need to play them at midnight drop, whatever. And because I'm not a streamer of games.
right.
For those people, I understand, because
Right, of course.
you want to get the content out there. But there are a few games, like when the DLC came out, I was right there clicking on it because, you get stuff and it can be worth real life money as well.
Absolutely.
The Pokemon games sometimes, like especially if I was interested in competing with it, then getting your level 100s and stuff.
Yeah.
But otherwise, a normal RPG, take your time.
Yeah.
It'll be there. This game will be the same unless it's in like an MMO or something.
Yeah, I mean, I did the pre-order for the WWE game, and that gives me early access. And usually I don't care about early access because I think it's usually silly. But like also, I'm just dying to play the game. I don't want to wait another week. So that I'm not streaming it. I'm just like I just want to play it. But most games I can probably wait on. But I get it. If you're really into something, you don't want to wait. The next bit of news, when I first read it, I was like, holy shit, this is a seismic shift. It's not really, because the headline read, Nintendo acquires Bandai Namco Studio, and I thought that meant that they had acquired Bandai Namco, which would be insane, because that would mean Nintendo would own Tekken, Elden Ring, the Tales of RPG series. I mean, a lot. But that is not what happened. What they did is they acquired 80% of Namco Bandai Studios Singapore, which is just kind of like an offshoot of Bandai Namco, and they'd already collaborated with them to make the Splatoon games, so they already have that connection. This just gives them more control and gives them more ability to make other games and possibly even add to the IPs that they already have. But they do not own the vast majority. They don't really own any of Namco Bandai's IPs. So at first I was like, good freaking God, that would be a huge deal for Nintendo, especially because Namco used to really hate Nintendo, which is why Tekken was only on the PlayStation and why Soul Calibur was on the Dreamcast, because they're like, F you, Nintendo, you dicked with us back in the NES days. So it'd be kind of funny. But no, it's just this one studio. But at first I was like, oh my God, because I'm an idiot and I didn't read that far. So actually, I screenshotted, like, I have to talk about this. And then I looked at it later, I was like, oh, wait, that doesn't sound like it's actually what I thought it was. Let me look into this a little more.
Well, if you looked into it more.
I know, I'm so glad, because I would have reported something absurd, and people would have absolutely called me out on it. And I would look stupider than I usually do, so that's not good. So yeah, but that is still, it's interesting. I mean, that's cool. We'll see if anything comes of that, or if we'll know if anything has come of that. Who knows? If you watch wrestling in the 80s, Demolition is going to be in Season 2 of the WWE Season Pass for 2K26. Also, Jelly Roll. Great. I mean, He did do a match, and he did apparently take the training seriously. So I guess I hate it when they put celebrities in this, but here's what really irks me. Every wrestler has like a rating, which is based off some kind of like, I don't know how it all adds up, but it's based on all their stats sort of combined, right? And usually it's between like 70 and 100 for like main roster people. And he's sitting at an 80, which puts him above like Dragon Lee and Axiom and Akira Tozawa and Blake Monroe and fuck no. I'm sorry. He should be like a mid-60s. If you put a celebrity in this game, mid-60s at the highest. They should not be better than any wrestler on the whole roster. Insane. Insane. Don't like that. But he's there. If you're like, you know what? I really just want more Jelly Roll. I saw him in that one match, and he's my favorite wrestler of all time now. Congratulations, Jelly Roll.
Is that a paid upgrade to get him? Like, do you have to pay per the seasons?
So, oh god,
it's like a Game Pass, or
yeah. So here's what they've done. It used to be, if you bought like the higher editions, you would get certain unlocks just right away. Like they'd come out every however many months with like 4 or 5 superstars and some other stuff, and you would just get them. They would just download to you automatically. You would have them. Now, because they're doing season pass, what they've done is they give you access to them. So if you have the base game, there is a season pass track and you get experience points and you can unlock things that way. But if you get one of the more advanced games, you have like I forgot they call it the elite track or something. So it's like a second track. The experience points go to that too, and that gives you more unlocks. So you have the ability to unlock more characters, but you don't just get them. But you can, if you want to, pay $2 per level to skip levels so you don't have to grind them out if you don't want to grind them out.
It's like a phone game.
Yeah, I don't know how grindy this is. I'm annoyed because I want that NWO in my game. And last year, I did not put Hollywood Hogan in because I was mad at him because he sucks. But he's dead now, so he will not get any money. So I'm going to put him in the game. But he's the 39th tier of the first track, which is out of 40. So maybe I'll like this because like the Marvel vs. Capcom 2, like I like the Dreamcast one because it gives you a reason to keep coming back because you'll unlock things, you know, which is cool. But on the other hand, last year I didn't have to do that and I played it for over 200 hours, so maybe I don't need the reason to keep coming back. You know? I'm just saying, may not be necessary for me.
I thought 200, how much of that was just designing your character though?
Oh, that's a lot, yeah. Yeah. Making your characters, that's... if you want to actually go and pick every move from every angle and every button and how hard you push the button, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It takes forever. But still, you know, maybe I don't need that. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm excited about the game. I just think I don't know if that was a good move on their part. But they will think it's a good move because they will get paid. They'll get money from it. So it's just going to keep happening. But... anyway, Jelly Roll, though, if you want him. So, there he is. Season 2, though, not Season 1. Okay. I got no other games. Or news.
Doing a tournament on Saturday in Bellevue.
Oh.
Yep. Where they have moved me into the adult category. Which, I mean, you're looking at me, I'm an adult. But because I am 40, I'm considered a master. Which is just a fancy way to say old guy. And so they're putting me with the young guys. And then because I was worried that I might not make weight, by next Saturday, I stuck with the ultra heavy category. And they have everybody's, what they're telling the company their weight. And there's 3 other people, and they're like 260, 256, and 243 are their weights. And so, and they range anywhere from like 20 to 30 years old. And I'm 40 years old, and I weighed in this morning at 227.
Wow, good job.
Yeah. So I'm still continuing to lose weight because I want to be lower for the next tournament, but also just to lose weight in general. But yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Speaking of which, weren't you hit by an SUV the other day?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean,
You suplexed it. It's fine.
yeah, I was running over by Walgreens and I saw the car. I assume they saw me. And I saw that the traffic, because they were going to make a right-hand turn out of the parking lot. And I saw that there was like 4 cars coming with no space. And I'm like, oh, I have time to go. But apparently they wanted to try to beat a car, or they wanted to get a better view or something, roll up. And so they just rolled into me. I stiff-armed it like a football player.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you don't mess with Steve. Another quick question. The tournament you told us about a couple episodes ago, where somebody actually put another dude through the table, did the guy who did that, did he get in trouble?
No.
Then that means it's legal. You know what you have to do, Steve. You can win. These young guys got nothing. They got nothing on you. You know where the tables are. That's all you need to know. Tables and lift and run. You got this.
Yeah.
I'd be proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Steve. I don't know. All right, so now we're going to talk about our game this week, RC Stunt Copter. Steve, you got info?
I do. It's about an RC stunt copter.
That doesn't make sense.
That's about all you need to know. Yeah.
All right, good.
It was released in North America for the PlayStation X or 1, or however you want to say it.
Yeah.
September 1st, 1999. Developed by Shiny Entertainment and Big Grub. Published in North America by Titus Interactive. It's considered an amateur flight simulator. And they have both single player and multiplayer modes. Basically, you are in control of an RC stunt copter. And there's a little bit of a tutorial where it teaches you how to go up and down and left and right and turn around, and then kind of sets you on your way and you crash multiple times.
Sometimes even during the tutorial. It's amazing.
What's interesting about this game is if you've ever done like a real stunt copter or the little RC copters, it uses those dual joysticks in order to move just like you would one of those. Yeah. Interesting enough, it's hard to find a lot of information on this game, but it did get some notes. Electronic Gaming Monthly gave the game a score of 7 out of 10. Someone even gave it an 8 out of 10.
1,000?
It got good ratings across most of the Game Informer, 7 out of 10, Game Fan 90%, IGN 8.8 out of 10. I don't know if they're trying to suck up to certain developers or...
I don't know.
But...
Maybe it's something with the emulation
I hope that's what it is, because...
caused issues.
We'll see. We'll figure out Steve's experience with this. Maybe he's got different things.
But what's interesting is the same people who did this also did Earthworm Jim 1 and 2. But the publishers also published the Fallout games.
Really?
Yeah.
Titus?
It was either Titus or Interplay.
It's Interplay. I know Interplay. Okay, yeah.
Interplay was
like-
the publisher in the European.
Okay, because I'm like, Titus usually is... I don't always get the best stuff, but...
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I don't know much about RC stunt coptering. I remember when I was younger, I wanted one. Younger as in still an adult. Yeah. And Heather's like, don't waste your money on it. And I was like, I do what I want. So it was like around Christmas time where they have those stupid toy kiosks in the mall. And it had one of those, not like this. This copter kind of looks like a regular helicopter, but the one that I was using was like has the 4 little things.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be easier. within 10 seconds after I read like the whole manual and got it all set up, I went up, sideways, and like crashed into a wall and broke. It like totally broke.
Yep.
Sounds like this game.
Checks out.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why they got good scores. There were some bad scores. Edge gave it a 4 out of 10. So the game received favorable reviews according to review aggregation website Game Rankings. Chris Charla of Next Gen said of the game, a unique game with a unique control. This game is a winner. In Japan, where the game was ported and published by Taito, about a year later,
Okay.
They gave it a 26 out of 40. Four-Eyed Dragon of GamePro said, if you're an RC hobbyist or a flight sim fan, RC Stunt Copter is a great way to play. Otherwise, rent the game for a quick test flight. That makes sense.
That is wise.
Yeah, I would suggest renting this game and not buying it. It is funny because I did, after failing horribly, I did watch some reviews and watch some other people do decent.
Yeah.
So it is possible.
Did you watch the little like demo that plays if you just leave it sitting? That guy's like flying upside down and like twirling, and I'm like, bullshit. Like, no. I can't even go remotely sideways without smacking into the ground. You're not doing loopy frickin' loops. Helicopters can't fly upside down, can they? I don't think that works.
On the cover, they did stretch. They said, top 25 breakthrough title. So they had to stretch it to 25.
What does that even mean? It broke through what?
I don't know. The TV.
25 RC whatever games.
I tried to break through the ground. I tried to break through every object. I tried.
So as you can tell, we all had quite a tough time maneuvering. But if you read the manual, it literally says in the introduction, before we get in, and I'm reading directly from the manual, before we get into the meat of this manual, let me make something perfectly clear. You will never, in all capitals, beat this game. I think that it's important enough for repeating, you will never beat this game. I'll wait a second while the ramifications of that sink in. Now, I know you're saying one of three things to yourself right now. A, I can beat any game. B, why the heck would I play a game if I can never win? And C, what you talking about, Willis? The truth of the matter is that we're constantly monitoring how well you're flying and award your points and bonuses based on your performance. It's like having the development team in your living room watching you play, but without emptying your refrigerator. So maybe you complete a course in record time, but you aren't amazingly accurate. We don't give you the highest score possible. Or maybe you do a bunch of tricks, but your time isn't great. There's still room for improvement in your score, according to us.
Way to sell the game.
So I don't know. I don't know any of the people who were involved in designing this, but I assume it was all people wearing leather with riding crops and whips because they like to inflict pain, severe pain, on everyone they can. There's no safe words, just to be clear. Anyway, go on. Yeah.
Speaking of which, sidebar. By now okay, so here's the startup information. So it tells you how to start up the game.
Oh, that's important.
And it's very detailed.
Yeah, because I didn't know any of this.
Step 1. Evolve into a society-based bipedal creature with opposable thumbs.
Helps.
Step 2. Invent electricity or have somebody else do that for you. Step 3, which is about where most everyone is at the point. Buy a PlayStation. And then in parentheses says, better yet, have someone give it to you as a gift. 4, go see a play or visit a gallery because it's really important to support the arts. 5, insert RC Stunt Copter CD into your PlayStation with the black side down. 6, might as well put a pot of coffee on since you're going to be up all night playing this game. Step 7, With a controller plugged into controller port 1 and the PlayStation hooked up to the TV or monitor, the Jumbotron in Times Square is ideal. Close the disc cover and turn the power on. Step 8, order a pizza to give you something to eat for the next several hours that you'll be playing this game. Step 9, just keep hammering on the X button to skip all the crap that you really don't care about, like our logo and stuff. Step 10, play the game. Step 11, eat the pizza. Step 12, wipe your greasy hands on the carpet or napkin if you have one. Step 13, you missed a spot and they have like a thumbprint on the thing. Yeah. Step 14, don't forget to take an occasional break to rest, but make sure you wait at least an hour before going swimming after eating that pizza. And step 15, do not take the PlayStation into the pool with you.
These are wise tips.
Yeah. And sidebar, by now you've probably started the game on, taken off, and crashed within seconds. I bet you probably did this a few times by now, you masochist. So it's very self-aware.
I appreciate that. I really do.
I think the best part of this game is the reading the manual.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, whenever we get to like the prices, like I'll see what the manual's worth. I might go in for the manual. I don't know what the game.
It says the directional buttons, the rudder is left and right, up and down. Triangle. Sorry, wow. Triangle is to bank forward. X is to bank backwards. Square is left and right. You can rotate the cameras.
Was originally correct.
That's weird.
Yeah, you can rotate cameras. Start is pause. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then it explains different words because as the tutorial tells you like to do certain things. Right. So it'll different words. And what's funny is one of the definitions is to do a roll. And it says roll definition, just like what you think it is. Definition 1, carbohydrates usually ingested during breakfast hours. And then definition 2 is tilting the aircraft.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Oh, this game.
Yeah. I did not make it too far. I played enough to say I played it.
Do you want to go?
I stopped it during the tutorial because at one point it was when you're trying to get the balloons and they disengage the rudder, so you can't do your directional turns using the rudder. You can only do it by shifting left to right up in your
like banking. Okay.
And like you could still control your elevation. And I was elevating, and they're like, "Oh, like you can't use the rudder, blah blah blah." Like, and so all I did, I wasn't touching anything other than going up, and it still had me turn, and still had me do like a 180. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
I got to, there's a level, it's past the tutorial, so I'm very proud of myself. We're on like a football field, and you have to basically do, it's called slalom, and you have to go between the goalposts and go to the other one and back and forth like that. And you have a certain amount of time, and every one you go through, you get points. I finally got it so I could do 6. I think I needed 7 to get the minimum points possible. Okay, Jesus Christ. I can't fly straight in this. It doesn't matter what I do or don't touch. And I'll be heading right towards the goalpost, right? Like I'm right in the middle. They're coming close. And as soon as I'm like a foot away, suddenly I'm like swaying all the way to the side, and then I smack into the side.
Can't remember. Was there like wind in this game? No.
I mean, not that I saw any kind of indication of, but it always was the same way. Like I'm not pressing a direction. It's hard to tell where you are in space, especially that one, because you have to fly high. Like some of the other ones, it's like, yeah, if you fly low, you can see your shadow, and so you know where you are compared to other things. But in that one, you have to fly high because you're going between the goalposts. And so I don't know where I am compared to this thing. And suddenly I'm like smacking into it, and I thought I was clearing it easily. And I kept trying. I tried that one a lot of times. I turned the sensitivity down from 50 to 12, and it still felt overly sensitive. I just, no, I don't, I don't know, man. I wonder if this is really an accurate, like, I understand, like, mechanically, yes, up and down, left, right. I wonder if this is really an accurate representation of how those things fly, because I can't.
Oh, based off of Steve.
It's spot on. Based on how I flew the, like, one real one, exactly the same. Now, I've flown one that Vinny had, but it was, like, kid's one, and you couldn't, like, it kept a level.
Oh, that's nice.
And I don't know if it had, like, a sensor or something, because if you put your hand under it, it would, like, go up
Oh.
as if it, like, sensed that's where the ground is. And all you could really do is go forward, backwards, and then, like, bank it. So, I don't know. That one seemed fine, because you had a takeoff button and a land button. But yeah, any real RC copter, I don't know. If it's a simulator, so I assume it's somewhat realistic. But if it is realistic, definitely get this game before you spend hundreds of dollars on a real RC copter that you're just gonna go.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah.
You need some kind of a simulation of that, because I'd be so terrified to buy an RC copter right now. Like, no matter how much I might have wanted one before, which I didn't particularly, but if I had, I would be like, no, that's going to be hundreds of dollars for something that is not. It's not going to be any time at all before I ruin it completely. We were playing it up, at least me and Hilary were playing, and the graphics were kind of upscaled, so it was like more smoothed out. I thought the graphics were pretty good, but they're also pretty sparse. Like, there's not a lot of things. Like, there's ground, and it's not always level, I guess, but like, there's not like a ton of objects everywhere.
Yeah.
So, but I thought like the copter looked good.
For a PlayStation game, yeah, for how old it was.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not going to blow you away probably either.
But I think that's the problem with simulation, like a simulation type game in general. I don't know.
Can be, yeah.
Can be.
I mean, some are very pretty. I don't expect crazy wonders out of the PlayStation. It's just not realistic. But it'd be cool if there was more objects. Well, no, that wouldn't be, because I'd crash into them. But it would look cooler if there was like more things around to just kind of break it up a little bit.
It's like when they did add things, they were good graphics.
Yeah.
There just wasn't a lot.
And maybe they do add more.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch anything? Like, watch anybody do anything?
I didn't. I was going to, but then it was just going to make me sad if they did better than me.
Okay.
And they probably would have.
I usually
they
had
would've.
time this time.
It was hard to find, first of all, because when you put in RC Stunt Copter, you're going to get like real life things. So you put PlayStation. I only found like one or two, and they did good. But even with them doing good, they weren't like perfect, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff, the controls I don't like, but maybe I could have tolerated it if it weren't for the audio. Because the announcer, whatever you call him, holy shit, he
instructor.
doesn't shut up ever. Constantly in your ear.
And he's like a weird, like, 80s, like, surfer, skater, bro.
Yeah. He seriously said, "You must be butter because you're on a roll." Like, they're really obsessed with rolls in this company. I don't know what's going
What
on.
was funny is I wasn't getting gold stars, but the one that I watched, he said, "Oh, you got a gold star, unlike the Canadian hockey team." And I'm like, this is still relevant. Or you got a gold medal or something like.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I don't know. Yeah,
That's funny.
I was like, weird. Apparently, that many years ago,
That'd
they
be
all.
very dated, but it works right now, so that's great. Good job, whatever company. Yeah, but it's constantly. Maybe there's a way in the options to shut him up. Maybe. I don't mind him telling me what I have to do on this level. That's fine. It's when he has to comment literally every second of everything I'm doing. I mean, it doesn't stop. I hate the man. I don't know who he is. He needs to be fired and then hired and then fired again.
The same person who wrote the manual.
Yeah. Well, and then it's funny because, like, when you do get a gold star, like, he seems, like, really shocked by it.
Yeah. Well, first I'd be like, "Oh, gold," and then he's,
Yeah.
chilled out a little bit after that. But like, god damn.
I wonder if it says on here. They got the names and stuff.
It's going to be someone really famous. Morgan.
Flight instructor Charlie Bloomer.
Don't know him.
Don't know.
I assume he's someone's most obnoxious friend. And they got him to come in and do this.
It'd be funny if it was Corey Haim.
That would be hilarious. Corey Haim wanted so bad to be the face of Sega. Like, he really wanted it to be so badly. And he got to be in Double Switch, which is... I don't know if that's what he wanted or if that's a slap in the face. Anyway, Corey Haim's not in this game, I don't think. I played games that have complicated flight controls. Like, I have. And they can take a while to get used to. But, like, I can usually see right away, like, this is how I have to do it. I have to learn to do it this way. And this one, it's like, oh, if I press right, I turn right. Except for now, I turn left when I press right. Why? Psh, I don't know. Like, it's different now. I don't understand this game. I really don't. And maybe it is probably a skill issue. If some people can be good at it, obviously, it can be mastered. You know what? You're pretending to fly an object, and if I had bought this game, I would have taken the disc and flown an object as far as I could have. Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a picture of Charlie Bloomer and his dog Clyde. I feel so bad for this dog. It's like, fetch, that's not fetching. Hey, I don't know, but the ball's over there. Oh, you.
Yeah, he sounded like a 80s or 90s game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you watch Nickelodeon?
Yeah, like a Nickelodeon game show host. Yeah, he totally did. And maybe.
I'm trying to see if he did anything else, but I don't know. I'm not seeing much.
I assume they took him back and Old Yellered him after this. I mean, they had to listen
Clyde
to
or Charlie?
the man. I can't remember who's here now. They should have had the dog do the announcing. Would have been far better.
Well, it's interesting that the instructions talk about the banking being the
Yeah.
because like with the inlaying, like I plugged in my PlayStation 2 controller to play it, and I was having that thing. Like I kept trying to use the right directional pad because like in the game it tells you that you're using the right.
Yeah. I wonder if the instructions were made for the stickless controller and then.
I think so, because I think you had an option of like because it said you can play it one way, or if you had the DualShock controller.
Yeah. Oh, maybe so. Yeah.
But it's interesting because the in-play tutorial was saying to use the sticks, but when I tried to use my right stick, it did nothing. And so when I was first trying it, I went through the tutorial basically twice because I was using those, triangle, square, circle buttons, and that was difficult. And so I think I stopped at the same level where I ended up stopping again. And then his controller was using the directional pad, so I tried that, and that was easier, but still.
Yeah, I don't know how you do with the buttons, because like with the stick you can move a little, theoretically. The buttons are just like you're hitting it or you're not. It's like
holding down. So like the more you hold it down, the steeper the bank.
Oh, jeez.
So if you held it down one way to correct it, you had to hold a different button to. Yeah, you couldn't just let go and solve it.
Because sometimes you want to do diagonal too, so you have to be like hitting two at once. And like, I was thinking back across our many episodes. This is 34, I think. And I got back to the 9 worst Nintendo games. And I was thinking, would I rather play any of these than RC Stunt Copter? And except for maybe Rocky and Bullwinkle, yes, because that one's controls are also insanity to me. Because in every other game, I feel like I can figure out the jankiness and I can figure out the quirks, and like I know what I have to do to be successful, and I know how to use the controller to make that happen, even if I fail. And I don't on this one. I don't. Please give me Highlight. Give me Highlight. I will play the fuck out of Highlight before I try to do the slalom level again. Oh my god.
I think this game would have been great. Like back in 1999, you're having a sleepover with your friends or whatever, getting high off of Mountain Dew and stuff, and you're up late and you're like, I got a game. Whoever can do the best at this game, gets to order the toppings on the pizza or something.
Right.
Like, because like this isn't like this isn't a game that I would sit down and be like, I'm gonna master this game. it would be like, hey, I have a hilarious game. Let's all try this game. See who can do the best.
Yeah.
And then like a one and done. Every time like a group of friends comes over, kind of like how it's kind of like the Cards Against Humanity of.
Right. Like if I had gotten this as a kid, I was too old to be a kid when this came out. But if I had, and this was like one of the few games I had because I didn't have my own money, I probably would have put in time to get good at this because that's all I had to do. So maybe then.
I mean, whoever mastered this game is probably the one flying the drones for the U.S. military right now.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have something that requires like excellent thumb control. I don't know is there a national thumb wrestling competition? Because
there is actually.
That guy or girl will wreck faces or thumbs. I guess do the face, but yeah.
Try it. Try to apply for the U.S. military, and then just put like amazing at this game. I bet they'll hire you on the spot.
Probably. They should. We just won every war. Cool.
Speaking of beating this game, I looked up the how long to beat.
Okay.
It's all blank. Nobody's beaten this game.
I mean, they
I can't make that up. It's
100% believable. I would be more shocked if someone had.
The instructions do tell you you're not going to beat it.
Yeah.
So, it's true. Maybe they did that because they never finished the game.
That could be. That could be. Depending on what game we get for the next thing, I have an interesting story that is very related to that concept. But, yeah, man. Yeah, I don't think you beat this game. I don't think you do.
You ready to hear the prices?
Yep.
Yes.
The prices, and you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say this is probably one of the cheaper games that we've had on this channel.
I think so.
Loose, so just the CD, is $7.14. Complete is $13.47. If you want it new and wrap, $22.53. If you're trying to get a graded collection, it only goes up by like $2.20. You're at $24.78. But the most important part, if you just want that manual,
I do.
and you do, $3.37.
Deal. I'll get the manual because that is hilarious. I will share that with people.
I don't know what else to say about this game. I think it's.
There's not that much.
I don't think it's even at $7. Well, if it was like on sale Steam, $3 maybe.
If I was in a situation where I was going to be like, oh, check out how ridiculous this game is.
And I hadn't already played it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fine. It looks like it'd be interesting. It's an interesting concept.
Someone had to make it, and they did. Now it's there forever.
If you love this game, that's awesome. And I'm impressed by you. And if you really like stunt copters and you can't always go out and use your RC copter, maybe this is an absolutely perfect fit for you. Awesome. If neither of those apply, I don't play any other game where you're flying something. There might be some worse ones, but I just, ooh.
Well, because what's interesting also is like, and maybe I haven't done like the high tech RC stuff, which I haven't. It seems like even then, if you're using like rudder, bank, and all that stuff, that's still more buttons than an RC controller has normally.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know, but I'm going to leave it to them.
But if you have played this game and you're good at RC Copter, please let us know.
Yeah.
If it's like 1-to-1, if mastering this game would help you in real life.
I would love to know that. I'm very curious. I don't know anyone who has an RC Copter, and I never have. So that's a very niche hobby, I think. But yeah, let us know. I'm curious. Maybe they came across it because they were looking at actual RC Stunt Copter things, and then they saw this and like, what's that? So not insulting your hobby. I think it's awesome. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the next game will be regardless of what it is, will be a relief.
Yeah.
It will be. It will be. I don't know what the worst game on this list is, but it'll make more sense control-wise. I don't know if it'll be easier. Depends. So we had to each bring 3 games that were platformers on the NES, which is riddled with platformers. There were so many. I had to eliminate so many games to get down to 3 because there's a lot of good choices.
They picked really good games, and I still had good choices to pick. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. My iffy one I only picked because it's very hard, and that's, we'll see.
That's what we want after this game.
Yeah, maybe like super simple. Who knows?
no, if it's the one I'm thinking of.
It probably is. Okay. Hilary, do you want to talk about what games you brought?
Yeah, sure. So my first game is DuckTales. I watched that show a lot. I did a print of that show. Kind of a fun fact for this channel. It was originally going to be Dave and another guy named Dan, but Dan's schedule just ended up not working, so we kind of readjusted, and now it's the 3 of us.
Somewhere there's a recording of me and him.
Yeah, and so there's a recording, so I thought maybe if we can reach out to Dan and get him to come on and do just a little bit. But
if I could figure out the technology, because that is not
Yeah.
something that we've done before. So I know it's doable. Obviously, a lot of people do it, but I have not. So, but it would be neat if you can do it. We'll see.
Yeah. Or maybe we can just do a little bonus episode of the episode you guys
Yeah.
did on it. So, my next one is Prince of Persia. The graphics are pretty rough for that one, but I know it's a pretty solid game, and there's a lot of sequels. So
I had it on the Apple IIe.
I was going to say I had it on computer.
I bet it looks nicer on NES.
yeah. So, and then my last one is Kid Icarus, which is a pretty classic. So
Also difficult, I think,
Yeah.
if I remember right. It's been a long time. Long time. All right. Steve, you want to tell us which ones you brought?
I do. Otherwise, they wouldn't know.
It would make it harder.
Yeah.
You could try to guess, folks, if you want. Right in. We'll have already decided, but you can.
No, that was wrong. Yeah, okay. I did Super Mario Bros. 3. Out of the first 3, I think 3's the best, honestly. I know that we kind of touched on the other Marios in the original Mario one, but it would be nice to do a deep dive on this one. This game pretty much shaped a lot of my childhood.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Next one that had a lot of impact was Mega Man 2. I was a big Mega Man fan. And I owned quite a few of them for the regular NES. And every time I saw one used on sale, I would grab it up. But I remember 2 being one of the better ones.
Yeah.
And I think when I looked it up, 2 got the most praise out of all the NES ones as well. So, and then I guess to just go in sequence of sequels, all mine have numbers in them. This was my iffy pick. I can't say because it's a sequel, because all mine are sequels, but just well, I'll just say it. Disney's Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers 2. Disney has a reputation of platformer games on the Nintendo, and the fact that it's a sequel, and it's kind of, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers is not the least popular or least known thing on Disney, but I would say there's more popular.
The first one I played, and that was pretty good, I think. I was in elementary school, so, but I don't know if the second one's very different or not. Couldn't tell you. The ones I brought Blaster Master, which is actually an early Metroidvania. It's known to be pretty hard, but this is actually kind of my comfort game on weekends. If I wanted to spend a chunk of the day just beating a game, I got to the point where I knew I could beat this game. And it's not like Castlevania where you have to spend 80 hours to do it. It's, more reasonable. And it's kind of cool because you're in a little vehicle, and then sometimes you get out and it's a top-down thing where you're running around as a person. And there's a sneaky trick to beat the bosses easier, which, if we get that, I'll discuss. My next one is Super Mario Bros. 2. It is not generally thought as the best. No, I really like 2. Some people, it's weird. It is weird in the Mario
I
series.
like 2, but it defined a lot of the Mario characters that we have today.
It really did. But it is quite a different beast than a lot of the other ones. But, I think it's still,
Originally, it wasn't a Mario game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Nintendo, that was kind of a weird time because, like, the second Zelda was also really weird. Like, they were trying to figure out what they wanted their games to be, I feel like. And the second one's where I was like, let's try something kind of different. And then, although there's a whole story with this. But, yeah. Anyway, Super Mario Brothers 2. Mario. Toadstool. Luigi. Toad. You could be all of them. Yay. And then my last one. This is my iffy pick. A game that I've also beaten.
You beaten it?
Oh, yeah. This is my one claim to fame in video gaming.
I owned it for sure.
I didn't, but my friend did, and he got mad because he hadn't beaten it, and I did. Anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one. If you know about the seaweed, you know about the seaweed. It's a cool game. It's just, it is a challenge.
If we get this one, we'll talk up to the water level, and then everyone will rage quit.
I will tell you this story now. So they ported this to PC, right? And in that one, they literally did not program the levels past a certain point. You could not beat this game because the levels weren't there for you to beat. Or they didn't function on PC. NES, you could do it. With a lot of patience. You could do it. All right.
I swear that water level, you had to do it darn near perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I managed that, but...
Probably with the manual. That's how I did it.
Yeah.
If I did pass it. I had like the map. I'm like...
Oh, yeah. They're probably yeah, I don't even recall, but it could well be.
I remember that against, I think it's Rocksteady, if you had Donatello, you could stand on the crates and just shoot his thing down.
Like, Donatello's not my favorite turtle, but in that game, like, because of the reach. Because of the reach, like, he is the best by leaps and bounds.
Raphael being, like, the worst.
Yeah, which is sad. All right. Well, let's see. We now do a vote. We each vote for one of these, and that just gives it an extra chance at the randomizer, so we'll randomize out of 12. So if we all picked the same one to vote on, then that one would have 4 chances. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but that could happen.
Has that happened before? I know we've voted twice.
I think we all voted for Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
And then we didn't get it.
We didn't get it. It's still a chance. It's still, and less than even chance. So Hilary, which one are you going to vote for?
I'm going to go with DuckTales.
DuckTales. Woo. All right. Steve?
Mega Man.
Okay. I'm going to go with Blaster Master. Because I want to see if I still got the touch. You got the touch. All right. All right. So now we're going to randomize and see which one. There's a lot of these. Honestly, I'm like, oh, that's a hard one. Ooh, that's a hard one. Ooh.
I think all these games are going to be pretty decent regardless of...
Yeah. I don't think any of them are garbage.
Like, even the FT ones, I think, are just... It's because of...
Unlike the last pick, where all 3 of mine were shots in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes that way sometimes. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm happy to play any of these. They're all cool. So, let's see.
I'm curious. I didn't even realize Prince of Persia was on the NES. I only played it on the game.
Yeah. So this game was published by Capcom in 1989. And it teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you that life is like a hurricane there in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur. You might solve a mystery or rewrite history. We're going to be playing DuckTales. Woo! So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, which is fantastic. Well, at least in my last experience, it wasn't that terribly long ago. Fantastic game. So I'm excited to give it another shot. And yeah, we'll see what we all think. Very cool. So now comes the part where we have to figure out what we're going to be playing next time. So
what we're going to be bringing to the table.
Yes, exactly. Sorry. Excuse me. Thank you. So we randomize what type of system and then what type of genre. There are some things that fall outside of that description in there, but what? Am I not going to the right thing? Where am I going?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Let's get something totally out of the blue, like Game Boy.
You really have the Game Boy so bad.
Well, we keep getting like very similar ones.
We do, yeah.
Yeah, there's so many that, I don't know if there's so many, but we've doubled up on a number of them now, and there's still like some
never
categories we've
never
touched.
anything
Yeah.
that's like exact 1-to-1, but like
Yeah. The thing that bothers me is we've had 2 modern retro, and there's like actual retro systems that we have not gotten.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it goes. Like the Game Boy. Yeah. Or weird systems.
There's even like 2 ways, or a few ways that a Game Boy could be in there too.
Yeah.
So,
All right. 10.
that's weird. You got 10
PS2.
and then you
PlayStation 2. So that's like the Game Boy when you think about it.
so you can pick it up and hold it. And
Yeah, you can easily.
which every time I talk to people about our podcast and I mention PlayStation 2 and older, they're like, "That's not retro." Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, it's depressingly retro. Makes me sad. All right, let's find out what genre we're going to be doing. If we get a genre that we just did, like if we get simulators again, we will re-roll it. Or if it is a genre that isn't represented on that system, I don't know if there's anything that's not represented on that system.
it'd be hard.
Yeah, but if that is the case, then we'll roll it too. Or, very little representation. Here we go. Let's see.
Go RPGs.
21.
Nope.
No, we just simulators. Perfect example. So we're going to re-roll that because, I mean, there's different ones on that system. Maybe there's an RC Stunt Copter too. I didn't look into this. Can try that out. 23. Platform. Well, that's what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
What in the hell? Okay.
All right, so one more time, and then if it's still something, then
Then we
we'll
just
do
pick
any.
a game on the system. What are the chances? What, 2 and 23? So, let's see. 4.
IP.
IP games. That sounds painful. I don't. Only P you're in.
We've got an IP a few times too, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, IP is a popular one. There's definitely some.
Have we done IP PlayStation 2? Or no?
We did IP Dreamcast.
Okay.
We did. There was another one. Was it PlayStation 2?
I feel like it was.
I can't think what it would be though. I mean,
Because I thought we did
Because I,
what Alliance or whatever.
Yeah.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That's right. We did do that. Yeah.
Was that on PlayStation 2?
Yeah. I think.
So do we want to say that it's too similar and go with any?
All right, we have not come into this situation before where we're trying to diversify our episodes. So, we've not created a rule for this. Usually we take what it gives us. However, this is the third one. So if we say we're not going to do IP this time, because we have done that, I think that's probably our most recent PS2 episode, I'm guessing, not sure about that. That means we'd each pick 3 games of any genre on the PlayStation 2. I'm okay either way. I'm tempted to do any game because there are genres that we have not touched that I just want to touch them genres. So, but I am good either way. I mean, letter of the law, we have to go with this, but we're trying to.
I'd rather not IP, but because I think we have done it
Yeah.
specifically.
I'm certain we have. I mean, it wasn't the most recent, but I feel like we're gonna get a lot of the same choices.
Yeah.
And that's fine. A little further down the road, I feel like that's whatever. But
I feel like it's been too soon. So
okay. So usually we don't show you all the rerolls if we have to do them because it's not exciting. But we did keep talking through this, and it's probably still not exciting. So and that's fine. That's what it is. So what we're
a little
gonna
behind the scenes.
what we're gonna do is we are gonna do PlayStation 2, any genre. So any game. This is gonna be so hard. Do you know how many good games are on the PlayStation 2? How many different genres I like? There's at least there's at least 4 games. At least. This is gonna be so hard to narrow it down. God, I'm already like now. I just thought of like 96 choices right now. I feel like they're all gonna be one steep.
All the ones that your gut instinct, just throw them out right now.
Is there a Dragon Force on PS2? No, there's not. There's not. Okay, well anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Any game, PS2.
Final Fantasy X.
What? Is that what you're picking?
No, it could be picked.
It could be picked. Absolutely. I mean, Hillary's already started it, so that's easy for
Still
her.
has to be one iffy one, right?
Yes. I could try to get another Gran Turismo in there. I'm not going to. But anyway, all right. So that is what we're doing. I keep rambling on.
I thought leaning back would make me look smaller compared to you.
You're still doing that. Yeah. It's I don't know what to tell you, man. Genetics, right? Oops. I just randomize something. Number 1. If you liked this, because you hate RC copters, so the more anyone insults them, the better. If that is you and you enjoyed this, we could insult RC copters in the future. You don't know. Anything could happen. So make sure you subscribe or follow or whatever it is that you do on your thing. Give us stars or hearts or whatever. We were on several formats, so I don't know what you're doing. Comment if you can. That is actually the most helpful. Say something positive, but it doesn't have to be a huge book. Nice job. Works fine. Great. That would be immensely helpful. And of course, tell your friends about us. Unless you're like me and you don't have any that aren't already on the episode. But that's what you could do, and that would be fantastic, and we'd really, really appreciate it. Also, come join our Facebook group where you could tell us games that you would like us to cover, so when our randomizer picks fan pick, yours has a chance of winning. We do technically have a Discord. Things are going weird with Discord. I don't know how it's going to shake out, so that may or may not continue, but feel free to drop in. All the links are in the description down below. If everything shakes out okay, we'll still be there. Yeah.
What's wrong with Discord?
Okay, so okay, I'm going off the top of my head, so they're implementing a thing where they're going to change it so everyone is considered a teenager until they either do a face scan or submit government ID.
Gotcha. I remember hearing about that.
Which is bad because not that incredibly long ago, they had a data leak. So, do you want your government ID there? A lot of people are fleeing. I think I saw something where they were going to roll that back, though. So I don't know yet. We'll see. It's concerning. But honestly, there's been one other.
But I would assume that if you don't put your government ID, then you'd be put with the teenagers.
Yeah, it's like you cannot go.
So it's like,
yeah,
weird as well.
Yeah, like help the predators.
Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to see how it shakes out. Right now it's there. You're welcome to go over there and say hello and tell us about the games you want, and that will still count even if Discord goes down or becomes a total ghost town like our channel usually is in the future. That's fine. Feel free to say hi. We'd love that. Do you guys have anything else?
Nope.
All right. So I guess that's it. Tell me if you're enjoying Resident Evil Requiem if you're playing it. Don't tell me any spoilers, but I'm curious if you found it to be too scary, if you wanted to return it.
Apparently there's spiders.
There are spiders. Do you have a spider issue? Let me know. Let me know the worst spider. Tell me in the comments. I don't know, man. I'm desperate. I don't know what to tell you. All right. We will see you next time. Bye.
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 If you played and enjoyed RC Stunt Copter, please tell them in the comments that it's just a skill issue with them. That would be excellent.